Translation. King Parikshit asked Shukadeva Goswami, "My dear Lord, for those who are completely pure in heart, knowledge is attained by the practice of Bhakti Yoga, and attachment for fruitive activity is completely burned to ashes. For such people, the powers of mystic yoga automatically arise. They do not cause distress. Why then did Rishabdev neglect him?"
Rajuvaच nanunang bhagava atmaramanang yoga samilita jnana ababharjita karma bijanam vaisajyani punak kleshadani bhavitam arhanti yadichhayo upagatani. So, Atmaramanam, self-satisfied. There are two kinds of men. Atmaram and apasyatam atmatattvam, one who does not know what is the soul and what is the business of the soul. Apasyatam atmatattvam. Atmatattvam, first of all one has to understand that I am not this body. I am Atma, soul, Aham Brahmasmi. Then we fix up our business. If I do not know what I am, Sanatana Goswami approached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, গ্রাম্য ব্যবহারে কয় পণ্ডিত সত্য করি মানে আপনার হিতাহিত কিছু নাই। This is going on. So-called learned philosophers, scientists, educationists, people call them learned scholars. But Sanatana Goswami refused to accept. He said, গ্রাম্য ব্যবহারে কয় পণ্ডিত সত্য করি মানি, that is our nature. Just like a beggar comes, he gives his blessing. Sir, you become king, you become opulent, and so on, so on. So he thinks now this beggar is blessing me, it may be I become a king, all right, you take some rupees. This is not, they do not know Atma Tattvam. They think that this beggar's blessing will make me happy. No. One should know Atma Tattvam and act accordingly. Thus Atma Tattva begins after being liberated. Brahma bhuta prasannatma nasojati nakhanka samasarveshu bhutesu madbhakti nilapate para. That is Atma. One should know, simply understanding aham brahmasmi, I am not this body, I am spirit soul, that is also knowledge, at least, than the kurmis. Kurmis, they have been described by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur as mudhas, asses. They do not know what is the aim of life, simply working. Sabir varaha ustra kharoi sangasruta purusha pasu. So in Shastra, the human being who has no knowledge of Atma Tattva, such person is compared with 4 kinds of animals. Shra means dog. Birvaraha. Birvaraha means the pig. You have seen in Vrindavan, so many pigs are loitering, searching after stool. Sabir Varaha, Ustra. Ustra also you have seen, they are so foolish, they thorny herbs, and the tongue is cut and there is blood oozing out, and the blood is tasted with the thorns, and he thinks I am eating very palatable things. He is eating thorn, but because it is mixed up with his own blood, the foolish animal is thinking it is very tasteful. So these animals have been selected to compare with the human being if they are apasyatam atmatattvam grihesu griham sotabhyadini rajendra ninang santi sahasas apasyatam atmatattvam grihesu griham. That is a person, one who does not know Atma Tattva, and one who knows Atma Tattva and the business of Atma Tattva, they are called Atmaram, Atmaram. Enjoy. Unless we become Atmaram, there is no possibility of happiness. Just like these Goswamis, they are very opulent ministers, but they are not happy. They resign from the post. Tattva churnamaseisa mandalapati saning sada tuchava. There is no happiness. And what they adopted the life of a mendicant. Takta churnamase samandalapati saning sada tuchava bhutva dina ganesako karunaya kopina kanthasito. For doing good to the others, they accepted kopina kanthasito. So, it is not a business of imitation that I am following the principles of Rupa Goswami. That is not so easy to become a Rupa Goswami, Atmaram. They are busy, very busy in transcendental activities. Simply to give up the family life or big post and come to Vrindavan and live cheaply by begging some chapati and become Rupa Goswami. That is not ideal. You should follow Rupa Goswami, their footprints. Taktathu namasesa mandala. First of all, Rupa Goswami, their giving up family life was meaningful. Well, if somebody out of poverty, he comes to Vrindavan to solve the chapati problem. That is not Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami, they are engaged nana shastra vichara naika nipuno sadharma samsthapo lokanang hitakari. They were simply thinking how these rascals will be benefited by Krishna consciousness. That is what they do. Lokanang hitakari. They are like Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, Suchi tata vimukha cetasa. Suchi tato vimukha cetasa. Maya sukhaya bharavod bhato vimura. Prahlad Maharaj was anxious, not for himself. Naivad vidi paradurattvaya vaitaranya tadvijya gayana mahamratamagna chitta. My Lord, personally I have no problem, it is finished. Swamin Gitarkus. But Dhruva Maharaj also says the same thing. A devotee, but personal, because they are Atmarama. They have no business for personal satisfaction. They are completely satisfied, Atmarama. But they have got another dissatisfaction, that seeing men like us engaged in sense gratification and working whole day and night like dogs and pigs, so they are very much anxious. Tato vimukha cetas. Without Krishna consciousness, they are working so hard day and night like asses and pigs and dogs. They are very much anxious for this. How to stop this foolish person from this unnecessary trouble. Unnecessary trouble. That Rishabhdev has already instructed us in the beginning that don't spoil your life working so hard like hogs and dogs. No, this is not. Nasadu manne. This is not good. But they are thinking now it is advertised that work hard, work hard. And the people have come to the stage of pulling thela and rickshaw, and still they have to work hard. This is the position. So, because they do not know what is, how to become Atmaram. That is difficult. So this Krishna consciousness movement is to teach people how to become Atmaram. When one becomes Atmaram, then yoga samidita jnana, bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga, if one takes to bhakti yoga, then automatically the Atma Jnana, Atma Tattva Jnana becomes developed. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita. Simply, if you engage yourself in the devotional service of Vasudeva, Vasudeva means Krishna, the son of Vasudeva. Real, another meaning of Vasudeva, he is all-pervading. Sarvatra vasati iti Vasudeva. God is everywhere. Andantarasthang paramanuchayantarasthang ekapasaurachayatum jagadannakoti yachaktirasti jagadannachaya jadantam andantarasthang paramanuchayantarasthang govindamari gurujam ramam. That is Vasudeva, creature of Krishna. He is as Garbhodak Sai, Vishnu, Andantarastham within this universe. And Paramanuchayantarastham, Ishara Sarvabhutanam Riddeshu Arjuna Tishtati. So this Vasudeva, Krishna, if we engage ourselves in devotional service, that is yoga. Yoga janjan madasraya. Krishna says. Maya sakta manat pratha yogam junjan madasraya. That is real yoga. Madasraya. Under me, or a person who has taken shelter in me. Madasraya. Madasraya means it is not possible to take shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna directly. That is not possible. You have to take the shelter of a person who has already taken shelter of lotus feet. That is Madas. So that Yogam, so these Atmarama, these Goswamis, Prahlad Maharaj, they are Atmarama. Their karma beach is fried. What is said? Avabharjitani. Even if you pour water, no, it is finished. So those are Atmarama. Those have taken to the Bhakti Yogam, their karma for is finished. Karmani niddhati kintu cha bhakti vaya. They are not. A devotee may be observed that he is also engaged in ordinary work. He is also printing books and selling them and maintaining mathas and temples. So he is also doing business. No, that is not business. That is bhakti. Sometimes bhakti appears to be like ordinary karma, but it is not karma. It is karma in this way that the same peas, it looks like peas, but if you sow it, it will not produce anymore. Bharjitani, avabharjitani. Jagyartha karma natra lokayam karma bandhana. If you work for Krishna, it appears to be ordinary work, but it is not ordinary work. It is not the cause of bandhan. But if you work for Krishna, there is no more karma bandhan. Karmani niddhati cha kintu cha bhakti bhaya. All others, Justindra Gopa Maha Indra. There is a germ, it is called Indra Gopa. From Indra Gopa to that Indra, the king of heaven, everyone is bound up by the laws of karma. Everyone is bound up. But a bhakta is not bound up. How he can be bound up? Because as soon as he surrenders to Krishna, Krishna gives him assurance, aham tva sarva papibha mokkhasya. Immediately finished. So we can become immediately liberated. Liberated means who has no karma bandhan, no resultant action, avabharjitani. That is liberation. Taktatihang punarjanma naiti. Devotee. He may seem, he may appear that he is also dying, but his death and ordinary death is different. Here, taktatihang punarjanma naiti. And others, that dying, tathadehantara prapti. That is the difference. Karmi, it appears, the karmi, people may say, a karmi is dying and bhakta is dying. What is the benefit? No. He is not dying, but he is dying or giving up this body for living forever. And the not devotees, non-devotees, he is dying to accept another body. That is the difference. Tatha dehantara prapti. So if you remain a minister, a president, or some very big man. But if you are not a devotee, then you have to accept another body. Karmana daivanetrena. You have to daivanetrena, by superior management, superior administration, it will be judged what kind of karma you have done. Although you are minister, but you have acted like an hog, like a dog, then you have to accept the body. Karmana daivanetrena jantar deha upapatti. That we do not know. They do not believe, at the modern days, they do not believe that there is next life, and it is conducted by the laws of nature. Prakritikiro manani, gunai saroj, karanam gunasangasya sadasat janmajunishu. Why there are difference of birth? One is king, another is dog, one is tree, another is worm. They are all living entities, part and parcel of Krishna. Sarvajonishu kaunteya sambhavanti murtaya. They are all part and parcel. Mavivangsa jiva bhuta. They are all my part and parcel. Manasasthani indriyani prakritisthani karsati. They are struggling in this material nature because conducted by this mind and indriyas. So we have to give up this. Atmarama means we have to give up for good the dictation of the mind. Then you will liberate. Sabai mana Krishna padara vindayo vachangsi vaikuntha gunanuvandane. This is Ambarish Maharaj's example. All devotees, they have no other desires. Vaikuntha. Prahlad Maharaj also says, Tad vijja gayana mahamritamagna chitta. I am simply engaged in describing the powerful activities of your Lord. That should be our life. If we stick to this point, then we shall not speak anything except glorifying the Supreme Lord. If we make that point fixed up, we shall not talk foolishly. Simply, vachangsi vaikuntha gunanuvandane. We shall use our legs to go to the temples. We shall use our eyes to see the deity, how nicely he is decorated, and appreciate. We shall use our hand in cleansing the temple, in playing the instruments, khol, kartal, for chanting. So ear for hearing Krishna's pastimes, nose for smelling the flower offered to Krishna. In this way, Rishikena Rishikesa Sevanang Bhakti Ruchyate. When you engage your senses, Rishikesa Sevanam, the senses are not yours, because this body is given by Krishna through the agency of Maya. He wanted this thing, Ishara Sarvabhutanam Riddesa Arjuna Tishtati. He knows what you are wanting, because he is constantly seeing you. He is sitting within your heart, the same tree, two birds. One bird is I am, the individual soul. Another bird is Krishna. So, he knows, and he is giving me the facility. Ishara sarvabhutanam riddese arjuna tishtati brahman sarvabhutani jantra rurani maya. He knows what I am desiring, and he is asking Maya, give him this body. So in this way, if we remain entrapped in the laws of material nature, then it is not good. Nasadhu manne jato atmanoyam asannapi klesha dayasadeha. This practice we should give up. Monodharma, mental concoction. We should immediately accept Krishna's instruction and be situated in Atma Dharma. That is Atmana. Krishna says, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mami Gangsana. Thank you very much.